On solid ground, solid ground. Yay, 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 yay. What's popping with everybody? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? This is solid ground. You know what I mean? Today gonna be epic, y'all. Y'all ready for a good one? Zerarri, whenever you are ready, remember, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and request a box. We definitely got a very special show today. You know what I'm saying? And God just put it on my heart to make sure that my guest today had his own time to shine. You feel what I'm saying? Because um on this streaming on this streaming world, there's many ways, y'all, that we can literally give back, that we can support um, each other as streamers. And one of the main things, if we talk about it a little bit, right, you would say, run in the comments like my sister Nita. You know what I'm saying? The support of my wife always just being here on my streams and in the comments and enjoying the show. Um, my sister um Gina, who always, you know, on the way on up to this, always been there, making flyers, me irritating her, getting her going. So, in the streamer world, there's a lot of, you know, giving back on this stream. You know what I'm saying? And my guest today, you know what I'm saying, is someone who does a lot of giving back. And I'm not even sure if he even looks at it that way, but I know I do. I look at it as, giving back in the streaming community, pulling up and showcasing your talents, you know what I'm saying, for people on their shows. That's a very important thing to say, hey, you know what? Let me go over here and do my thing. You know what I mean? So today it's going to be a real, a lot of times, we got, manifest and all that, but we're going to have a good time today. Hey, what up, Quinn? We're going to have a great time today getting to know my guests, So once again, I am respectfully solid. Welcome to Solid Ground. You know what I mean? Got another beautiful episode, inspirational episode. Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. So our guest tonight is none other, in my eyes, this brother's the GOAT when it comes to this freestyle thing. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got something to say about it? Line him up. I'm just saying, line him up, because we'll get at him. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real, for real, for real. ASAP, right? So check it out. I appreciate that, Quimby. Enjoy. This is Solid Ground. And we here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? So um, let me give y'all a rundown real quick about how the show goes, right? So typically on Solid Ground, we normally have two guests, and each guest get, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying, a piece to talk about their passion. On today's episode, though, we're most definitely gonna, my I believe that my guest, and I know that my guest deserves more than just 30 minutes to talk about his passion, because I've seen this brother get down. A lot of y'all seen him get down. And the truth is that sometimes it's just not enough. So today we're gonna tap into my guests, their passion. You know what I'm saying? What sparked the passion? And we're gonna tap into their journey. And then on top of that, we're gonna tap into the impact, you know what I'm saying, that their talents have on us, you know what I'm saying, because it's definitely impacted me. So without further ado, I would like my guest to come on up and introduce himself. And y'all, this is a star, you know what I'm saying? In case y'all didn't know, this is a star. And yeah, if y'all checked out my reels, that I was posting. It was his music on there. You know what I'm saying? So Zerarri!
Hey, how's it going today, brother?
Man, I'm doing amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting on this episode right here. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie to you.
sir.
I was so excited about this episode that I went past a lot of other episodes. I said, you know what? I got with my admin, I got with the team, and I was like, look, check this out. This can't even wait. So we're gonna have to push this other stuff back, and we're gonna put my fam up in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Because
I appreciate it,
Zerarri,
brother.
introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to everybody and tell them what you got going on, who you are, and then I'll tap in further. You know what I mean with you.
So I go by Zerarri, aka Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House. I'm a freestyle hip hop artist. Uh, you know,
Hey, he's a comedian too. He's a comedian too.
it's the real. That's been the vibe for like the last 4 years streaming. Somebody came in my stream and he's like, "Yo, it's Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House," and I just held it. I was like, "All right, dude, that's the name, that's the style." But I'm just a freestyle hip hop artist. I have no clue how to write music. If you ever listen to my tracks and you're like, "Man, sounds like he wrote it," I didn't. I don't know how to do that. If I did, it would be like Dr. Seuss on like a
We
downward
gonna
slide.
tap into that because I didn't know that. So hey, listen, we gonna tap into that. I didn't know that part. Now, okay, so tell them where they can find you, and tell them what you got cracking for this app. Like, what is your purpose?
Just for the app, I'm just here to share music, share smiles. If you guys are into plants and the habituary knowledge, I'm that guy to help you down your pathway of everything in that sense, as well as, just kick back and enjoy your days. You can find me on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Napster, literally every single streaming platform. If you think that you're not able to find me, there's quite a few different labels that you can also go through, like Never Say Die Black Label, Firepower Records, Subsidia, Marshmallows. If you guys know who the DJ Marshmallow is, we just got a track released on his network too.
To be honest, he can be found everywhere. We know this. I know this for sure because if you making a reel and you're looking for some music to put on your reel, he's there. So that he's there. You know what I'm saying? He's most definitely there. Now, Zerarri, it's Zerarri, y'all. I learned that. I was yesterday years old when I found out. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Zerarri is in the building, y'all. For real, for real. So, Zerarri, let's start by exploring your passion for performing, right? You've built a reputation for captivating audiences in this streaming community pretty fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'd love to hear where it all started. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you, what first sparked your passion for performing? And how did you get involved in the streaming world?
Man, the streaming world. Okay, so that's actually super funny. With just like freestyling and performing, it was accidental. I grew up Mormon, so my mom literally was like, "We're not allowed to listen to hip hop, no rap, no, that's the devil." So it's very like taboo to even hear. Like I could listen to LL Cool J and a clean version of some Ludacris and Young Jeezy because my mom thought they were really intelligent rappers. And looking back at it, I'm like confused about it, but it is what it is. With the streaming world, my old roommate was on Meet Me, and she was like, "Yo, this like dude was like a top badge on there," and she's like, "You got to hear my roommate rap. This kid's like crazy," and I'm like just sitting there like giggling about it. I'm like, "Oh, it's not that great. It's not that cool." And this guy's like, "You can't rap. That's not a thing." And so I was like, "Yeah, cool, for sure. I'll drop something in this dude's eyes." Like I remember it was the first time I'd seen somebody really like get like, "Whoa, what is that?" Because I just thought it was music. I thought it was fun. And he's like, "Yo, get on here. I'm going to like push you. We're going to see what we can do to get you going." And ever since then, like it's kind of been a really big climb for me to learn as an artist things that people want to hear and be able to kind of like cater to that. And also just as like a musician, grow my craft. A lot of good criticism comes from people that don't know you, I think is the biggest thing.
Now we heard about the streaming world part of it, right? so no, look, y'all just don't know. I'm excited about this, right? Because I rap, You know what I'm saying? You know, a rapper never gets laid off. You know, that's just something that can't happen. You can't get laid off. You know what I mean? So now my interest right now, bro, and your passion is, what age were you when you first start freestyling and you knew you can do it?
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so it there were two separate times. At first, when I was 17, I got signed to this record label called Major Beats in Pleasant Grove, Texas. I was a beat producer for him, but they looked at me and they're like, "Yo, we can't sign you. You can't rap, so you got to go hit one of your beats." And I was like, "Oh, I can't do that. Like, that's not good. That you guys have seen my parents. There's no way that I can rap." And so I go hop in this booth, and like I, kind of laced it up, and I see these dudes all like peering through the window, and they're like 45, 50, like older heads in the game. They work with like Lil Boosie. We had Mac Miller and Tech Nine come through the studio pretty like often. And I was like, did I do it? Did I do hip hop? And this dude comes in, he like hands me this paper. He's like, read this, do it again. And they would just start doing that. They just start throwing tracks out that were on like 97.9 The Beat back in like 2014 that were just me freestyling or rapping somebody's songs and stuff. And that's like when I first figured out I had something. I didn't know what it was. I just thought like I had impressed people with like the hip hop sound. But when I got to about 22 and I started doing shows for one of my friends, he'd pull like 600-700 people into these little venues in Montana, like consistently. And he'd be like, "Hey, I want you to be my hype man, but every show I just want you to like freestyle." And he would have me do one freestyle for like 2 minutes, and then the next show like 10 minutes. And as it like kind of caught on to a thing, that's when I really learned that what I was doing wasn't like a normal thing that everybody could do. And it kind of like elevated from there.
Everyone, you know what? Because everyone can freestyle, especially today. See, I'm from that era. You know what I'm saying? Where if a new rapper came out, bro, like me and my bro, my best friend from Chicago, it didn't matter where we was at on the streets. We outside, we active. But at 4:45, we was pulling up to the house to catch the booth in Rap City. You feel what I'm saying? We was coming to catch the booth. If you could not freestyle, we was not, I don't care how sick your song was, we was not, because many people have went up in that booth and froze. You know what I'm saying? Or spit some written stuff. So me, I grew up exactly the same way. I started freestyling, bro, when I was like 6 years old. You feel what I'm saying? I was a hip hop baby. You feel me? Like I'm talking about it's so much about hip hop that I can, you know what I'm saying, that I can share with folks, and about times and different raps and all this type of stuff that I can do with folks. So that's why when I saw you and I heard what you was doing, I was like, bro, as good as I was at freestyling, I couldn't do that he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get a taste of that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a taste of that a little bit further down in the show. Now, what age were you when you knew that you had a passion for making beats? Like, because that's big as well. You know, not just making beats, but freestyling and making beats. Like, what age were you when you started making beats and you knew you had a passion for it?
So I was, I think like 12, 13, and I was making more like EDM, like dubstep, house music, psytrance and stuff like that. Cause that's like, for the myriad of my music, if you look into it, that's really where pretty much that's all my music is, just dubstep and trap. Right. But I've always just like, it just sounds good. I love like rhythm, beats, sounds like that. So it's like, since I was about 12, I started with GarageBand and then to FL Studio and Pro Tools as like a rewire tool. And I've just kind of evolved with FL Studio ever since.
Man, and I hear you say Montana. So you grew up in Montana?
No, I grew up in Dallas, but when I turned 17, I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. I was like, I'm going to move to Montana. And I did. And it was a terrible idea. It was cold.
Hey, I laugh because, you know, I'm in North Dakota. So I'm only 45 minutes away. And I laugh because I know what brought me here. I'm Abram out the Bible, y'all. Like it was all God. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how, but at 17, and you talking about 600 people, man. When I was growing up doing shows, man, 600 folks, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you starting off and you ain't got nothing crank, that's a lot of people to put into a space. You know what I'm saying? To come check your music out. You know what I mean? Hey, if y'all just now tuning in, this is Solid Ground. I'm your host, Respectfully Solid. Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. So today we have my very good partner right here. You know what I'm saying? Zerarri, who is an I ain't. It's not even up and coming, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all over iTunes. He's all over the place. He's all over Tag. You know what I'm saying? He's performing in every man. Look, hit him up, hit that follow him because he's definitely man. He's one of our favorites. You know what I'm saying? In the Respectfully family. So you know what I mean. So y'all make sure y'all tune in with him regularly, right? So check it out though, right? So we just heard about how he discovered his passion. Now, let me hold on. Let me ask one more question. So, how has your love for performing influenced the way you approach content creation on the streaming platforms?
Oh, that's a really good question. So, I actually have like a philosophical like breakdown for all of that. Like I've looked at streaming like a lot of different ways. I've seen it from like, the aspect of, you could treat it like a job. And I've done that on Meet Me. I've seen it go very well, and you can make your music or make your content your job. And I feel like that is cool and that's great. But it hurts over time. The monotony becomes, you're not doing content anymore. You're just putting stuff out to do work. And with music, what it's always been and what it consistently seems to like always fall back to is it's just I'm not here for anything other than to just have fun and do music for y'all, to just rap. I'm not really concerned if we've got 2,000 people or we've got 2 people in the stream. And that's what's really made, because like we all start off low. Anybody that starts streaming, you don't start off with a big group of people, and it's made it like way better because they, no matter what like happens, like shoot, I don't have anybody in the stream. I'll just throw a beat on and like start rocking it until people come in, and it's cool. So I think with that, like it's really helped me like kind of grade and level certain things in my life to be like, do I want to make this a priority that's so important that if I deal with it in this manner, it's not going to be a love that I have anymore? Or to cater it, love it, feed it the right, the right things. And that's kind of how I think of content creation.
That's a beautiful way to look at it. Because you would think, yeah, because I'm not going to look, I am low key a victim of that. And I just realized that now that you put it that way. Because when I first came on Tag, and anybody would know, anybody that was around then to tell you, I was doing talent shows. I'm talking about winning them though, knocking them down. You know what I'm saying? Knocking them down. Every week I would be involved in some type of talent show. And every week I used to pour my heart and soul into creating brand new music for that week. You feel what I'm saying? And being that I'm a person who walked away from rapping, you know what I'm saying, before Tag, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't like what rap has done to our youth today. You know what I'm saying? That drill music and all that. I'm one of them completely. If I don't hate anything on earth, I do hate drill music. I won't listen to it. I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never hear me knocking that. So I had walked away, and Tag brought me back to rapping, and I was in a great zone. You know what I mean? I'm talking about it's people who shows today. I'm the one who changed the way it get down because I started dressing up, costume, all that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing props, doing the whole thing. You know what I mean? So then I got cheated. And it wasn't even about, listen, bro, when I tell you it was not about the diamonds, it was about just how people reacted to when I start rapping. You know what I mean? So it wasn't about the little 20K gift at the end. It's the fact that I woke up and I would make my music fit your show. I would go out, and when I blatantly got cheated, and I'm talking about the whole avenue, you know what I'm saying? And I was in a different space back then, so I didn't know how to not show my anger about it. I didn't know how to not. So it put me in a bad space to where I was like, you know what, man, I ain't doing this no more. You know what I'm saying? And I walked away from doing it. You know what I mean? And it's almost like uh, I've had a writer's block since then. You know what I mean? I could write something real poetic, you know what I'm saying? But I cannot put together, I ain't gonna say I can't. I just don't have it inside of me to do it for this. You know what I mean? And that's why when I meet people like you, I want to make sure that you stay in a safe space about it. You know what I mean? And that's why I like doing this here on solid ground. And I encourage anyone else out there, you know, stick around those people that believe in you because you're dope. You know what I'm saying? That believe in you because you're dope. You know what I'm saying? Not because you running stuff up for them or the crowd you bring. None of that. You know what I'm saying? The people who rock with you because they know you dope and they want to, you know what I mean? I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? At all times. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, this is Solid Ground. I'm your host, Respectfully Solid. You can catch us here on the Tag Dap at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. So now, Zerarri, let's tap into your journey a bit, right? So let's talk about your journey as a performer and content creator, right? Streaming takes more than talent, for one. It's a grind. Let's explore some of the key moments, you know what I mean, and challenges that you have faced. So, what challenges have you faced while balancing performing and content creation, and how have you overcome them?
Man, actually, okay. So I think we can all relate with this one. I don't even think it really comes down to performing, trolling. Trolls on this app and on Meet Me have defined and completely recreated my soul. It burns, it hurts sometimes. And you got it's literally like a mountain of stuff that you've got to consistently push through. I think honestly, like it's really like learning to smile about everything. Because if I go into comedy, this hairstyle gets ripped apart. I've been called the Black Even Stevens, I think like 25 times. And then I've been called Zero from Holes, I don't know how many times. So, like,
Oh,
I think
oh,
that's like a big one is just always learning to smile and be happy with any situation. Because I've been lucky. I've been super blessed to never get thrown into drama. Like, I don't know, like you got something going on over there. That's crazy. I'm going to go get some like cannolis. I don't care. And I just like completely stay out of it. Like, but I think it's just like, I came into this like streaming thing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of like weird notions that you have to put on like a face and you've got to like not be yourself. Like literally you have to be this person that looks like you're being yourself for these people for a very specific reason. Then when the camera goes off, everything's different and it's never what anybody intended it to be. So I try to, as much as I possibly can, give you guys real life. Like you want to see like the plants I'm growing, or do you want to go to work with me? Come on, let's go in the car.
and
Like that kind of stuff.
you know what, bro? To be completely solid with you, homie. One thing I learned about this here, that it's about being yourself. Because when you be yours, that's the best content. That's the best way because that's how you actually find your real people. And you not sitting around with a bunch of people that's hungry for the diamonds. Every time you come up in there, like me, when trolls come to my life, I troll back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good at that. You know what I mean? So, and that's because that's being myself. I have an inner troll. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't being myself, it would probably disturb me a lot more, right? You know what I mean? Because you got people that cut this camera on, and right before they cut it on, they in the mirror like, okay, come on, you gotta get this, right. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people be in the middle of breaking character, bro, and really be like, oh, they almost broke character. I knew it. They almost broke character for real. So that is very important. On these platforms is to be yourself because that's how you find your people. You know what I'm saying? That's how you find the people that love you genuinely for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I was in the streets, I had square buddies, what we call square because they wasn't like us, but I have regular buddies and they could call me faster than these gangsters could. You know what I'm saying? Because I accept them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? I accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be somebody else, man, that's a hard job. That is very hard to try to be somebody else. It's a lot easier to be yourself than somebody else because guess what? Everybody else is taken already.
You got to
Everybody
get
else is
surgery to
taken
fit in the
already.
shoes, bro.
You know what I'm saying, though? For real. So now, okay, let me ask you this, bro. Can you share a memorable moment or achievement in your career, whether it's a streaming, streaming, or just your career period that has had a lasting impact? You know what I'm saying on who you are.
Man, there's a lot. I've got two. I'm gonna make it like a two part, but like one answer. So literally earlier this week, one of our tracks got dropped by Marshmello at or last week, I guess, at Lost Lands. So that's like the biggest thing that's happened in a minute. We just had Crazy in the Club get dropped like on stage in front of like 20,000 people. So
Yeah.
that's massive. I think that's the biggest achievement. But like 4 years ago, I won a Mexico City Music Award while I was on felony probation. So that was, I think, that was the hilt. That was the hilt of like everything because I didn't even know we were entered in that. I had no clue. My homie that was in South America was like, "Hey, like I entered us in this competition. I think we're gonna win." And I was like, "No, we're not." Do you have any idea how big? Like, because some of those Mexico City artists are huge, like big. It's nuts the amount of people listening to music not in America. A lot.
Oh, absolutely. And they love it. You know what I mean? And now that you say that, right? Um, I remember the first time I saw I typed in one of my homies' music videos on YouTube. I wanted to see the music video, and a music video popped up of some Afghanistan kids, and they had costumes on, looking like the homie, and it was a song that my homeboy got with Game. You know what I'm saying? So they in Pakistan dressed like the homie rapping his words and everything from Southeast San Diego. They don't nobody know him majorly, but they, you know what I mean, the kids in Afghanistan was listening to it. You know what I mean? So that was epic. You know what I mean? Hey, if y'all just tuning in, I'm your host, respectfully solid, one of the most solid men on the app. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all being here. We here every single Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? And we got my guest here, Zerarri to go. You know what I'm saying? Zerarri to go. And in a second, he's definitely about to show you why we call him that. You know what I mean? So what I want y'all to know is that we just tapped into the passion, right? How he discovered that, you know what I mean? And very interesting background on being such a musical being right here. And we tapped into the journey. So I got one question before we get you cracking, right? So let's tap into the impact. How has your dedication to performing positively impacted your life and those in your streaming community?
Man, dude, so many ways. Thanks to like streaming on Meet Me, starting before I came over to Tagged, I was a high school teacher for kids with mental disabilities and traumas. I was their music teacher. And I had figured out from streaming that I was really good at freestyling. So one day this dude's like, "Hey, I own this school. I would really like it if you'd be down to just, come rap for these kids, come like show them what's up." And I ended up going down rapping for these kids. They were super into it. And it was like from 6 years old to like 14. And I became their teacher. It was a little private school for kids that had either like learning disabilities or they had like weird, like little tics and just or traumatic events that happened in high school. And they couldn't do well in like a public school. And working with these kids over like the 2-year course until the school shut down was one of the most rewarding things I'll ever experience. One of the kids is still a rapper. He goes by Little Pickle Man. He like wears his shirt over his head, but that kid's got bars. That kid's got bars, dude. It's different. It's deadly. He's saying words I don't even know exist.
Man, hey, that is amazing. Hey, y'all. Now, this is the part of the show, right? Where my guest is gonna show y'all why they call him. Why it don't matter. I call him the GOAT, Tag the GOAT. That's what I call him. You know what I'm saying? But Zerarri the GOAT is a freestyle animal. So now I want y'all to get y'all words ready in them comments because he's gonna showcase his style right now. So come
Yes,
on
sir.
now, let's go, bro. Handle your business. I'm about to mute myself. Cause
So the
see,
one thing I didn't do, I was getting my computer set up right as I came on here, and it decided it was gonna like lag. So I'm just now getting a beat pulled up for you.
man, don't even worry about that. Look, hey, in the comments, right? Y'all, as soon as that beat come on, make sure y'all start adding words in the comment that y'all want to hear him freestyle. So y'all get it ready, you know, be on cue because my man's is about to show us what he do. When the first time I saw this man do this, I was just like, I was in awe. I was in awe because it's talent. It's raw talent. The man got a canvas about himself. He has just the ability to make the words flow. When you got flow, rapping ain't about nothing. You hear me? It's that flow he got cracking is gonna have you like, you know, what's handing, like I'm talking about epic, epic. You ready for us, bro?
Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Y'all get them words popping in the comments. I'm about to mute myself.
All right, so you already know what it is. My name is Zerarri, aka Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House. Say it, don't played it. So feel free to drop as many words in the comments as you guys can. Remember, it's a featured show, so don't say anything too scandalous. Don't say anything too crazy. We might get clipped. And without further ado, here's some music. Yeah. 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 Man, I just gotta look left, but I might look right. Yeah, high every day, but I gotta count hate. Got love in my mind, but the lust got fakes. Man, they gotta see me, but they know it's on plates. I got turns in my page, but the tourniquet was solid. Hey, respectfully, I guess that I'm past it, but my version only put it in my past tense. The power's only different when I got it in their presence, so they talking kinda sour when they like. I can see it from God's mind, he made me much better, but I guess the only devil's in disguise. So they balanced it with words that they hear, but I guess it's all cool, cause I stay on reprise. Pick it up with a whiskey, getting right to my pot, and the frequency kinda get me. I guess that I'm only different, I'm powerful, dancing on me. Problems in my grave, I guess that I see a homie, but I'm different. Jump through dimensions, I can see the pastor, the page, and the pension. I can see the book, got the nook and the tension. People think I'm different, standing right up in attention. I got bombs that I drop, election in my mind when I speak, but I'm mindful to climb to the peak. Got it from the bottom, now I'm standing right in reach. Never really gave a damn, but these people try to teach, but I got it from the bottom, right from the bottle, right in their mind when they talk to the models. See, with the brand new coupe and the throttle, much harder than these other kids with the grotto. I can get the bag on the counter with the lotto, amazing. Version still blaze when I chase it. Got a couple dragons ahead that'll face it, like the diamonds on my page and my facets. Yeah, she. I got versions in it when I'm 10 to heat. Kids they think I'm different when they wanna see me. Got a version in my head when I gotta get free, cause I guess it's only different, but I barely even breathe. Flowing with the bird when I'm sitting in the breeze, but I guess I gotta tuck it. I'm a whole different breed. Got a little tree that I grew from the seed. Man, you know I got it. I ain't living with no greed. I've been talking about the apple. Say, turn it right back on the table. I'm probably unstable, capable of verbs that I speak in the manger. Got it right now, but these doctors are danger. Got a dead kid with the Gucci on. I got blessed from the bottom, but I'm still the dawn. I started smoking, let the kids say I'm way too strong. Got it up from the bottom, and I'm moving along. Hey, I'm always forever grateful in my verse, but they ever faithful. Got a whole mind and she got a face full. The lust much different. They say I'm tasteful with lines in my verse and my design max. Solid with these verbs, and I gotta speak back. Kick back truth in my youth like that. They never heard verbs because he tried to speak gas. They only speak cap. Good. Hey, much love, y'all. I didn't think the beat was gonna end right there, but
woo. Now you see, the boy is, man, listen, the man is talented. He is talented at every level of it. His flow just, it don't matter what the beat is, y'all. He can pick it up. You know what I'm saying? He can pick it up. I think, and you know what? I believe that beat makers that start rapping become the coldest rappers. You
it's
know
the
what I'm saying?
scariest thing. I've always told all of the artists I work with, if you start producing beats, I'll never work with you again because you don't need me. It's the truth.
Bro, and me, when I was right, I had people try to teach me how to make beats, right? And I used to be like, bro, I like to drive cars, not fix them. So I'm gonna take it to the mechanic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to learn how to fix the car. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm just gonna focus on riding the beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we keep. He gonna make the beats, and I'm just gonna perfect rapping on beats. You know what I'm saying? So when you start making beats first, and then you get tired of rappers not being able to rock the beat. You get tired of rappers like, man, you ain't even doing what you're supposed to do with this beat I created. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this: Do you name your beats like do you name them with like with what you expect, like the energy of the record?
Okay, so my computer let me see if I still have these folders pulled up here, because my computer is actually like probably like a graveyard. This specific one, I have my other computer in the shop right now getting fixed. So we're actually working on a like blessing of a whim tonight, because this thing's 14 years old. It's a Dell Pentium processor.
What, dude? You're getting a Dell, dude. You got a Dell. Y'all remember that?
Oh, man, no, everything's wiped off of here. But before I clean this thing, I guess it got cleaned up. But no, I title everything like ADS GFV 33 number 2.
What?
But and I know, like, I'll know exactly which one it is, because I'll put like a number 2 or a number 3 next to it at the end. But just the most random, like my name Zerarri. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't know why I made that name up. I just said it. It was a word that I came up with, and that's the same as all the music.
Ferrari go hard though. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
when you hop in a Ferrari and go zoom. You got a Zerarri.
There it is here. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully we'll be Zerarriing around the town one day.
That's what I'm hoping, dude. If I'm not, I'll be jalopying. I'll have to like change the name to Suburban.
Suburban. Suburban. That's crazy.
Suburban, dude. Like there's Zaytoven and there's Suburban.
Hey, y'all, look, man, if y'all just tuning in, this is Solid Ground. You know what I mean? Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. I'm your host, respectfully, Solid. Y'all can catch us here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we got my boy Zerarri, not Zay Bourbon. You know what I'm saying? It's Zerarri, you know what I'm saying? The freestyle GOAT. You know what I mean? He's been all over the app, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, different platforms, and really doing his thing, you know, at the pad, you know what I mean, outside in the world, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go and listen to his music, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just heard him freestyling on here. The man is, you know, the man got talent, you know what I mean? So, hey, so bro, let's talk about it a little bit, right? That performance was absolutely incredible, all right? And let's continue diving into your journey and explore how you've used your platforms to give back, right? For one, this is a give back he's doing right here. And this is why when he came to Solid Ground last week and he was just, you know, he came to me, he was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know, let's do it. I'm like, I bet for sure. You understand? That's giving back. That's giving into this streaming community. You know what I'm saying?
No, y'all been giving to me, man. It's all love, man.
It's all up, and that's how it been from day one. You know what I mean? He don't just come and perform and dip. He be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Real smooth cat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, wait till y'all catch him on the unfeatured side. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's just keeping the cool, real humble dude. But you know what I'm saying? He gonna fire it up somewhere else, and we gonna get cracking. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta keep my camera angles like perfect here to make sure that we're entitling the featured show.
Hey, so let me ask you this, bro. What motivates you to keep performing and creating content, especially on tough days?
Man, dude, honestly, music's been my best friend since I was a kid. This is gonna sound like probably one of the cringiest things ever, so everybody like buckle your seatbelts, get a little ready for it. It's gonna get bumpy and weird, but like I wasn't really like the super cool kid that like everybody would hang out with and like kick it or go to the pond, you know, whatever, when you were super young. So for me, it was literally, I would be in my, like, you know, in the shower, I'd be in my bedroom, I'd be on my drum set, I'd be in piano, fiddle, I play the fiddle, mandolin, banjo, all kinds of stuff. So like, I was always like, music has saved me mentally, physically, I think career-wise, put me in paths to do things with other careers that I never would have been able to do. And I've even gotten out of tickets because I can rap in Japanese. I had a judge dropping a no insurance ticket because he was like, you can't rap in Japanese. And I was like, yes, I can. It's on my track that's released on SoundCloud, and he played it in court.
You Japanese? I thought rapping in Spanish was dope, man, because I can rap in Spanish, but rapping in Japanese and you don't look a bit of Japanese to me.
No. I can't tell you why I learned Japanese because it's a featured show, but I can tell you I learned Mandarin Chinese because I was in military school and I didn't want to learn Spanish. So, ni hao ma, wo hia ha, shi xia ni na.
Oh, hey, look, I was trying to find something to respond. Konnichiwa.
Konbanwa. If you want to just respond to somebody in Japanese and never have like an issue, just go konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
That's just how are you? It's
Okay,
easy stuff.
That's like in Spanish. If someone's speaking to you in Spanish, right? Me and my wife found this out that all you got to do is spell socks. Spell it.
SOXS? SOCKS? I don't know. I don't know what I said, so like for me, this is actually worse, I think.
Oh, that one was funny. That one was funny, but it's real though. And they might even be like, they gonna stop for a second because it sounds really close to what is that you're saying. It sounds really close to what is that you're saying.
Someone's got to inbox me what I just got like placed into. I feel like it was a rat trap, and that's kind of messed up, man.
My bad, bro. My bad. But it's hilarious because me and the wife, we be doing that to each other. You know what I'm saying? And we see, because my wife kind of, she a country girl. She's from the South. So, I find that super adorable and attractive. But sometimes she'll say something and I'll be like, because I didn't understand it real quick. And I'll be like, SOCKS? And we just fall out laughing, y'all. Man, that's amazing, bro. Bro, you know what? I wish I knew Japanese. I know a little bit, but not much, right? So now, let me ask you this. How do you continue to evolve and push the boundaries of your performances on streaming platforms?
Oh, that's a great Pete Rock. Pete Rock is how I consistently push myself. If you've ever listened to Pete Rock, if you haven't, go ahead and he's the best beat producer ever created. There's Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla is great. And Fife. We had Fife, we had Jay Dilla, but we have Pete Rock, and he's still here.
Pete Rock is definitely a classic.
He's the GOAT. And if you listen to a Pete Rock beat and you're a freestyle hip hop artist, if you can't rap to Pete Rock, you can't freestyle. And his beats are experimental on a consistent basis. He has like, 40 instrumental tapes that you can listen to for like hours. So this room is a pretty much nonstop Pete Rock like blasting zone that I'll try to figure out either like new like rhythms, like polyrhythms, because I can go, like the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You're like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, like 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4, 1 and 2 3 and a, like you're trying to find these like little staccato like bars, areas where I can push synonyms that I usually can't, or add syllables that I shouldn't be able to try to like adjudicate a better like verbiage to make the verse sound cooler. So stuff like that, I'm like consistently trying to push myself, and it messes me up because like there's days, dude, I'll come into your stream and you guys have no clue how much I've been stressing. Like I've been sitting on here for hours, freaking out, thinking like, oh no, I fell off. It's all over. I can't hit this beat right, dude. We're gonna have to go with one I've heard before. And like it always goes good whenever I rap for you guys, but if I'm alone,
you talking about Pete Rock. So
yeah.
like, come on, man. Like I'm that old. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for you, I that's amazing that you bring Pete Rock into it, because Pete Rock is one of the most amazing beat producers to exist ever. You know what I'm saying? You talking 100%. About this is before Dr. Dre and all them. You know what I mean, Doc? That's the East Coast sound, but hip hop sound, Pete Rock, DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? Them is them folks. You gotta really be a rapper to really be able to rap on them beats. Everybody can't rap on them. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Because he creates real sound. It's like listening to like, you listen to Robert Glasper or like Erykah Badu?
Yes.
So those, like, Robert Glasper was my piano teacher when I was a kid. My dad owned the Rolls Royce Club in Dallas. And when I was a kid, I was like mind boggled by this dude. I was like, what is he doing with his fingers? What is that? And he started teaching me, and my dad would pay him like $150 every luncheon to just sit there with me for like 3 hours and just teach me. And so I started off at like classical jazz piano and kind of like moved up from there. So I've always searched out specifically for people like Pete Rock or Jay Dilla, Fife, artists like that really encapsulate sound in the blues, not this like drill beat 4/4 timing sample loop that isn't going to ever change on this Young Gunna type beat. I want music. I want instrumental and sound. And I think that's what like my 6-year-old's into music. I started at like 3, but I don't think there's any age you can't get your kids into music. Like let that kid, if he's 6 and he likes music, let him run with that. Give him a guitar and a keyboard and see what he likes more. And then just let him keep liking new stuff because he probably will.
I mean,
there you go.
hey, listen, no cap though, right? Because my wife, she makes beats. You know what I'm saying? And she's one of them that has the ear. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reading no music. You know, that's what I say. And it's very, that's a supernatural talent to be able to listen and make it. Not read no music, but get in there and play them keys, touch them, and the sound drives you. That is epic. You know what I'm saying? That's a super, super epic thing to be able to do. Now, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the broader impact of your work, right? So Zerarri, it's clear that your performances go beyond just entertaining. They're a way of building community, you know what I'm saying, and giving back. So let me ask you, how do you hope to inspire other streamers and content creators with your performances?
To show that someone as goofy as me, like I'm a goof nut, dude. I'm not like, if you watch Mickey Mouse and you've seen Goofy, that's me, dude. I'm not like the super cool like guy. I'm not out here with any hood knowledge. I don't have anything. I'm just a silly guy that goes fishing and does nefarious things on the side that I can't say on a featured show. But if I can do it and I can rap like that, you can probably do something. Like you can definitely there's something for you. I don't know what it is. Go find it. I think that's really like, and to just be happy. Like there's so many people on here that take this way too seriously, or you're just coming on here to gripe about what? Like you could go to prison or die or fall off a bridge tomorrow and break every bone in your body. Be happy with now. Live in the moment and live in this. If you're here and you're talking to your friends, like live now and be happy, be free. You know, like it's the coolest thing you can do. I think if you can smile cheek to cheek every week, your life is never bleak. That's my mindset motto.
If you can smile cheek to cheek every week, your life is never weak. Hey,
that's what my dad used to say when I was a kid. Your life will never be bleak if you choose to live that way. If you choose to be angry, if you choose to wake up with all of this dread and cloudiness over you, yeah, your day's gonna suck, dude. Screw you. Yeah,
it's a choice.
Vibe it, dude.
Definitely a choice, and a lot of people don't understand that it's a choice. Every day you wake up with a choice to say, I'm pissed off today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to have a terrible day because I woke up and coffee isn't helping me. Like, you know, you have a choice. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. And then, you know what? I found myself sometimes, right? Because when I get on here, when I cut this camera on, trust and believe, if this camera's on, I'm having an amazing day because I would never, even if I was having a bad day, I would never project that onto others. You know what I'm saying? So if this camera's on, you ain't even got to ask me how I'm doing. Just be like, I see you doing amazing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I am not faking the feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gave. Well, the first time I saw you perform, bro, you had, and this was during Sunday praise and worship.
Yeah, man, I made a couple tracks for y'all.
He made some tracks just for that. And when I tell you, everyone, thanks for the faith, everyone that was there was just so, man, if you walked away from there with an attitude, you shouldn't have been there in the first place because you don't belong around us. For real, you don't belong around us. If that didn't cheer you up and make you get up and dance your way into the kitchen and make you a sandwich, you know what I'm saying? You was caught up in everything. And when I'm telling you, it was praise and worship. So, you know, it was very, very, very spiritual. So to be able to be, I'm talking about you would not, man, you would not think that this man did what he did. And from that day forward, I was like, man, this dude cold. I see him doing big things, and I'm gonna make sure that more people find out who he is. The more and more and more and more. Why not? It don't cost us a dime. You know what I'm saying? To help others shine. You know what I'm saying? And that's the important part. You know what I mean? Now, bro, I think we want to hear you again. You got something else for us? You want to?
I definitely do. I'm gonna use this platform for 1 second though, if it's okay.
Absolutely.
I want to give a shout out to my homie Kai Stewart. I also, so you guys might not know this about me, I also fight in the BKFC. I'm a bare knuckle fighter. Yes, our team is now rated. Kai Stewart's taken the 3rd featherweight division world championship, and we're going for a 4th belt in Montana coming up on the 9th. So if you guys want to tune into the BKFC, what's up?
Man, get with me where we're at in Montana. See how deep it is.
It's gonna be in where is it? I think it's in Great Falls. I'm almost 95% sure it's in Great Falls. I know it's at the Pasadena, Pasadena Arena.
I'm gonna look into that. You know what? You know what's crazy, bro? That I ain't look at you and think knuckle game.
Dude, yeah, if you look at my pictures and you scroll over, you'll see like nobody sees me outside of the baggy clothing I wear. So, and you have no clue that my jaw and all my teeth are bent backwards and stuff. Like, I'm a happy guy. Like,
bro, I didn't look at you and think boop bop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, nobody thinks I'm a knuckle duster, bro. I'm just, but that's the best thing. Like, that's the best part.
Go, give it up for Zerarri, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Man, you know you always welcome here, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, I got y'all. Let's see what. So if you guys are still new to this, because I guess did my mouse just die on me? That's what happened.
Vibes, what up, Vibes? Shout out to Vibes in the building, man. Shout out to the Scouts and the Honor family in the building, y'all. For real, for real. Zerarri became, and the show has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that mouse charged, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, these things is important. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, got it popping up in this joint too. That part right there. My time. Hey, it's your man. Listen, hey, Vibes, you ain't heard my guy yet, man. Check him out, man. Check him out. There go my VP.
All right, we're ready to go, my friend.
Let's do it. Do your thing.
Yes, sir. All right, so if you guys don't know, it's Zerarri, aka Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House. You've said it too many times for me to even keep it out of your heads. Feel free to drop as many words in the comments as you guys can. Just run it up. But remember, for the next 6 minutes, you got to keep it clean, and then we'll get mean with it. But feel free to start dropping stuff when you start hearing me rap and enjoy what you hear.
Yeah. Man, I feel like Spock because my piece is different. My love got reasons. My mind is different. Success. Oh, hold on. My beat just like paused out on itself. My apologies, people. It's the only time you'll ever hear me fall off here. Just gonna load. What's going on? Here, sorry. This is the one time I'm having a technical difficulty here. Now we're good. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. See what all words I missed. Yeah, hey, my piece is different. I probably feel like I'm Spock. Mine's in your head, they probably do what you want. I guess they walking around and my spirit's cold, but it's tinted. Hazy in your mind, I'm overcoming, they mentioned. Hey, running through clouds on my head, but I think that I'm up. Probably just down in the way that I got it. I guess that I bleed them like time of the month. I find the gas and the passion and put it right back in the truck, and I'm running it up. I got some people that think that the tourniquet really ain't finding, I'm burning them up. Probably gonna find in the trust, but I just been eating my food. I'm getting too fat. I got a problem inside of my body, I guess, and I'm cool. I'm just trying to relax. Back out in Florida with all of my people. I guess that they probably been selling their packs somewhere out in NC. Hey, getting my money, what you see? Hey, I got a problem, no teacher. I found me a leisure inside of my mind. I'm feeding the family inside of my mind. I'm like Bonton, I gotta go get it in rhyme. I got some people that that think that I'm different. I'm watching the planets, they start to align. I got some dog food, eat it up, they got the crack too. Mine's back with a different view of a different mind, seems so skewed. Now they think that I'm solid, mine think that I'm future, but I know that I'm too honest. Round they get me, but I'm modest, Halloween got a scary thing in my mind, see what I'm on it. But hey, I done been grinding to get it, I guess it is different as such. I got some phonics inside of my mind, this is different to guess it. I'm running it up respectfully, man. I got the pace, I got the version that eat it, it means. I got some people that think it is crazy the way that I sit around popping these things. Hey yo, Nikki, it's been 24/7, wait, I'll rise to heaven. I got some problems, kind of my paper pleasant, honored to save my reverence. I got problems, back in my head dissolved, I'm taking some acid, let it on. I got some people that think it is crazy, I find it inside of the message. Hey, peace and I'm finding the grace, and I open the door, but they talking to Drake. I got some people that's finding the shoe, but they watching the view, it ain't not a mistake. I gotta take it, they watching the step, and it's purple, I'm humping the hurdles today. I gotta call it like Kendrick, the way that I got it, I'm dotted and making the way. I got some pressure, I got a verge, but probably just made an impression. I got some people that think it is crazy the way that I rap in the session. I gotta put it in sheets, the TV is different, they watch what I mean. I gotta eat it, the language is purple, the way that I got it, they popping the beat, but watch it the same. This is insane the way that I go. I got the freedom that came with the gold. Back at the caves, they sounding inside of my mind, they probably been selling your soul. Talking too much of the way that I got it, I'm grabbing the shovel to dig in the hole. I gotta find it, the grave, and I'm wiping with people that really gon' let me go. Back in California when I'm smoking on something you don't wanna see. I got a grain of the side. Dirt that came from the sea. I got some people that think that I'm crazy the way that I got it, you know what I mean? I'm in the ocean float, I gotta get it, I'm boasting. I'm back in homes inside of a mansion, party in place and posting. I got some people that think that it's crazy, look at my wall posters, rosters, lotion, money that came in emotions. These was just different, the love is just crazy the way that I got it, I'm rolling back in my head again. Body coming in for your sense, hey, devil is watching me. Levels of versions make them in, but I won't let him find that piece of enemies. Versions, not your friends of me, friends, these versions. I could just set it seed. Sit it back and respectfully, I just let it be. I did be kicking back all of myself, I guess that I'm out to sea. I did be cribbing with people, I guess that they say that I've been overseas. I got problems in my mind, tinted like a new disease. Melanin magician, I've been talking, man, just let me breathe. I did been working way too much, talking to God, he gave me something like respect and gifts enough. I got people going crazy, I've been talking, called their bluff, they got me cuffed. Crazy, but your body's still been numb, hey. Eating your noodles, you finding your ramen. I done been back in my cups. I done been saying that I guess that I'm working here from dawn to dusk. I found the gold and the silver in May, but I could run that until April. I gotta get it, I guess that I'm going so ape to pay the bills with paper. Out of December, I guess that the winter was different. I know where I'm at. I got some people that think that I'm different. I know that these rappers ain't women, they cap. Out of the 2025, I'm underheaded, they think that I'm alive. I got the bottom, it's like at Christmas, got the presents, man. I guess that I gotta get it right. Hey, check with the flow, it's on the stiletto, they hit it and move. I don't gotta cuss the way that I got it, I'm making it turn into shrooms. They wanna say that, they say that it's sick, the way that I got it, I do. Hey, I just been making some music, the way that I'm rapping, I'm making it 2 more minutes to feature. Why they gotta lose it in leisure? I got it talking the way that I got it, I know that the kid have been eating. Know that it's never been over, I ain't been sober, not like a smile. It's been a while, the way that I run to the ceiling, counting the tiles, yeah. Way too many cold faces. Hey, Burberry coated, lifted in gold places. Hey, peace on earth. I guess we'll never find it dirty with this hard ass gas. I guess it's all inside us. Hey, you can't find the water like Poseidon did. Yeah, sit around with guys. I be kicking heavy in a place. I'm with some different cribs, with some different kids. Let me live.
Yo, hip hop music for the soul.
You was funny, Cece.
Super. Oh no, Shishi, I would have done it for you. I would have hit that bar. I promise
look,
you, I would have.
Man, listen, man. This is Zerarri. Zerarri, go ahead and tell them where they can find you again. Tell them, man, just tell them who you is, bro. I appreciate you being here, homie. It was an honor.
Hey, I appreciate you having me, man. Man, you guys already know it's Zerarri, aka Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House. I'm gonna leave you out on attack. We just came out of your mom's attic like we're crack addicts, but we're kicking in the kitchen, cooking muffins, baking cookies. We're going crazy. And now that it's 7 o'clock, we're not featured anymore, right? We're good to go.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Okay, so we've been chilling with the most beautiful plants in the world. If you want to tune in to see a real grower, the real shower, you want to stop by Zerarri's stream. I'm on iTunes, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. I'm on Napster. I'm on Spotify. Wherever you want to find your friends' bad music, I'm there with good music. So come by, tune in, stop, check it out. It's cool stuff, but it's dubstep. It's not like hip hop like you heard. I am working on an album right now that is gonna be catered to this, just very like chill wave, jazzy style stuff. But for the time being, I am releasing some huge EPs. One of them right now is out with Dime Piece and Viper Active. It's called Crazy in the Club. We just hit 100,000 plays last night. So, you know,
Amen.
go tune in. We're dropping bangers like crazy.
Amen.
And, you know, we're everywhere at the moment. So if you like dubstep, or if you want to just go pop one off in the club, dude, this is the music. I don't know if I should hit the X button or if I should stay around, but
it's up to you, bro. You can hang out. We ain't, you know what I mean? We chilling now, you know what I'm saying? Solid ground. Catch us next week again. Right now, let me go take this picture down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, another amazing show. You know what I'm saying? Had to have my bro on. Hey, Goya, you know where to cut it at, right, Goya? Goya know where to cut it at, right? Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. Shout out to everybody that came through for real. All 131 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to have so many people, you know what I'm saying, pop up and really, you know, come find solid ground. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. For real, for real. Y'all are really appreciated. And if y'all out there and y'all want to be on solid ground, we most definitely want to have you. So if you have a passion out there that you want to talk about, if you're in the anime, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the anime, tap in with me.
What anime are you watching, dog?
Huh?
What anime are you into? What are you watching?
I don't do anime, but we have an episode coming up about anime. So you know what I'm saying? You know, Miss Cookies, what up, though? You know what I mean? So please, hey, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in with us, you know what I'm saying? So we can most definitely make it crack. You know what's the beautiful part though? Even though it's, you know, the featured show is not on no more, I'm still in that box. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody got one at 7. I mean, don't nobody got one at 8. I'm just saying, y'all better get y'all bars up. Man, we going to get another one, y'all. Hey, Nikki, let's make another one. Let's go, Truth. Let's go, Shishi. Let's just come up with one and let's go make another one for 8 o'clock so everybody can go right here to right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad idea.
Look dope. But while I got y'all up in here, right, this Friday, my wife's new show is premiering where I am the co-host of Last One Man Standing. It is a dating show. It is a show where you got 6 rounds to basically prove that you are, you know, that you can make it to the last round and win a virtual date with your tagged crush. We got plenty of episodes lined up. It's really about to go up. It's at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on her platform. So make sure y'all favor her up. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right is going to have a good time for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tap in straight up. We is not playing about it. You know what I mean? We have an amazing production team behind it. It's been a lot of work being put in behind the scenes. And, you know, matter of fact, y'all even stay tuned. Y'all might be getting an invitation from somewhere. We never know where the invitations come from. You know, so there will be 6 contestants on the show. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for someone's love. And this first episode, guess who we got up in that joint? Top Badge Respectfully Big Press G's will be the suitor. And we'll see what 6 ladies show up. It's a mystery to me. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what
Big Press is gonna have like 600 pull up. What do you mean?
Man, hey, listen. Hey, look, gotta fight them off with a stick. You know what I'm saying? Papi Champu. That's Papi Champu. Papi Champu. They own Papi Champu right now. So, and then we also got KK. You know what I mean? AKA Light Skin. She's on the show as well. So, you know, the show is gonna be amazing, y'all. It's gonna be amazing, and he's gonna be weighing his options. You know, and it's just gonna be a vibe, a time and a place to be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? And you know, every Tuesday I got biblical study group. Me and my wife host Bible study, and we just, you know, just the number one key factor to that is this, and we love to always let people know this off the gate, is that it's not about religion. It's not about religion. It's not about tradition. It's not about any of that. It's nothing that no one ever told you. If no one has ever explained to you how amazing it is to have a personal relationship with the creator of all, that's what we push. You know, we're here to spread that because we both have individual relationships with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that, bro.
It's important. It's
real.
important, y'all, because that's the driving factor. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a relationship with the Lord, you stay strapped up with the sword. You know what I'm saying? And this blicky, this biblical blicky, man, listen, you gotta know how to shoot that thing. So every Tuesday, we will, you know, we have a box party. Bring your own Bible, bring your own scripture, and you know, tell us what you received from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? Is what you receive. You know what I mean?
Affirmations, man. I like
Absolutely.
that shit.
And then every Thursday we got our turn to talk respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So we real busy on the app, man. We real busy. A lot of content. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare when you catch me on there twiddling my thumbs. You know what I'm saying? I don't just be sitting around twiddling my thumbs. You know what I mean? So, and most of the people, you know, we surround ourselves with like-minded people because 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33 says, do not be deceived, for bad company corrupts good morals. You know what I'm saying? So you got, you know, stay on your tippy toes, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on your tippy toes. You know what I'm saying? Because
sounds like my father-in-law just got here. I've got a dip. We're gonna go clean some bass up, dude. I'm gonna go cook fish.
Do your thing, bro. I appreciate you again. Hey, this week's episode is most definitely on it'll be on YouTube by the morning. You know what I'm saying? A late night. So if you wake up to go get something to eat real quick at 3:30 in the morning, 9 times out of 10, Goyard Green's got that thing cracking already. So it's happening.